Mean words can make you feel depressed and lose confidence. But did you know that we can turn gossip into motivation to develop ourselves? Today's 10 strategies will not only help you stay mentally strong, but also help you become more confident in life. 1. Stay calm. Whenever I face gossip, I always remind myself that letting my emotions control me will only make things worse. Staying calm is the key to being able to assess the situation clearly and wisely. Whether I am criticized or gossiped about, I know that staying calm will help me not get caught up in negative emotions and have better self-control. I realize that staying calm is also a way to protect my mental balance from the storms out there. 2. Understand the source of the gossip. Instead of letting myself be hurt by gossip, I try to understand why others do it. Often it comes from jealousy, lack of confidence, or because they are having a hard time in their own lives. I learned to recognize these issues, which help me not take gossip too seriously or personally. Understanding the real reason behind negative comments helped me feel more relieved and avoid being stressed. 3. Look at the problem objectively. When faced with gossip, I don't react quickly, but take time to think and see things from different perspectives. Looking at things from a general, unbiased perspective helps me have a more accurate view of the problem. I ask myself why people gossip and what it means for my life. When I can look at things objectively, I realize that those words do not really affect my self-worth, and I can move on more easily. 4. Do not respond negatively. When faced with slander or criticism, I know that reacting immediately with anger only makes things worse. Negative emotions not only increase stress, but can also cause unnecessary misunderstandings. Instead of getting caught up in the spiral of anger, I choose to stay silent, control myself, and stay calm. If it is necessary to respond, I will use polite, calm, and tactful words to resolve the problem. This not only helps me avoid unnecessary trouble, but also makes others respect my autonomy. 5. Focus on yourself. Instead of letting myself be distracted by the negative comments of others, I choose to focus on my important goals and values. My life has more valuable things to worry about and spend time on, so I don't pay too much attention to the things that are not worth it. By staying focused on my work, dreams, and meaningful things, I avoid wasting energy on unnecessary things or unimportant people. This helps me move further on my path without being influenced by meaningless gossip. 6. Learn to listen. Although criticism is often negative, I never miss the opportunity to think carefully about it. Sometimes hidden in those criticisms is a truth that I have never thought of. I listen carefully not to accept everything, but to learn and reevaluate myself. If those words are valuable, I will see them as an opportunity to improve, develop myself, and become better. On the contrary, if they are only negative, I will ignore them, not letting them affect my confidence and happiness. 7. Ignore the unimportant things. When faced with small criticisms, I often remind myself that they are just things that are not worth worrying about. Gradually, I learned that life is too short to waste time on worthless opinions. Instead of letting meaningless words distract me, I decided to focus on the bigger goals, dreams, and ambitions that I was pursuing. When I focused on the more meaningful things in life, such as my career, family, and personal interests, the negative comments seemed to fade away and no longer affect me. Letting go of the unimportant things not only helped me feel lighter, but also gave me a more positive outlook on myself and life. I also realized that sometimes keeping quiet in the face of negative comments is the best way to protect myself and stay strong. Instead of reacting, I chose to create a peaceful space for myself, where I could think and act based on my own values. This not only helped me overcome the negative comments, but also motivated me to continue to grow and pursue the bigger goals in life. 8. Distance yourself from negative people. One of the key decisions I made was to limit my exposure to people who constantly gossip or speak ill of others. Once I realized that these people only brought negative energy, I knew that distance was necessary to protect myself from negative influences. Staying away from negative people not only helped me get rid of unnecessary words, but also created a more positive space for myself. I feel more comfortable being around people who support me, who bring me encouragement and inspiration. By distancing myself from negative people, I can spend time on activities that bring me joy and peace of mind, which in turn helps me grow in my life journey. This distance also helps me create clear boundaries for what I accept in life and reminds me that I deserve to live in a positive environment. I find that when I spend time with people who respect and love me, I am not only happier, but also grow as a person. Keeping my distance from detractors is an effective way for me to protect my mental health, while also encouraging others to build a positive and supportive community together. 9. Confidence in my worth. I always believe that I have my own unique value and do not need to prove it to anyone. Confidence is not just a state of mind, but also an inner strength that helps me stand firm in the face of criticism and detractors. When I understand my own worth, it is easy for me to realize that negative comments from others cannot define me or affect my self-confidence. This confidence is a protective wall for me, helping me to overcome negative words easily and not let them penetrate my soul. I am not a perfect person, but I am proud of the efforts I have made to develop myself. From small successes to valuable lessons from failures, I always acknowledge and appreciate my growth process. Every day, I try to remind myself of my own value, that I have the right to live and express myself without worrying about what others think. Therefore, I am determined to keep my faith in myself, not to let negative things shake me or lose my motivation to live and strive. 10. Create a positive environment. I am surrounded by friends and family who respect, support, and encourage each other in every situation. Creating a positive environment not only helps me feel safe and loved, but also motivates me to develop myself comprehensively. When I am around positive people, it is easier for me to focus on the important things in life, such as family, career, and social relationships. They often bring positive perspectives, encouragement, and sincere support, helping me overcome challenges more easily. Every time I face difficulties, the presence of these people makes me feel not alone, but always have someone by my side ready to share and encourage. A positive environment also helps me build healthy relationships where people learn, grow, and support each other. I am not only a receiver, but also a giver. I try to create a space where everyone feels respected and loved. Listening and understanding other people's feelings also helps me become a better friend. I often organize meetings where people can share their thoughts, feelings, and find solutions to life's problems together. From there, not only myself, but also those around me can grow together in a supportive and encouraging environment. The ways to deal with people who are always gossiping that I just shared are really necessary in daily life. Everyone has their own way of dealing with negative words, but I find that staying calm and focusing on yourself is the most important thing. When you don't let negative comments control your emotions, you can think more clearly and make the right decisions for yourself. I believe that self-confidence and a positive environment will help us overcome difficulties in life. Building a supportive environment where people can encourage and support each other is essential to help us deal with external challenges. In addition, learning to look at things objectively also helps me not to get caught up in negative opinions. I feel that when I understand the motives and origins of negative comments, I can easily ignore them and not let them affect my mood. If you have tried these methods, let me know how they worked. We can learn together and find better ways to deal with such situations. I would love to hear from you, as your experiences can be a source of inspiration and motivation for others who are also looking for solutions. Together, we can create a stronger community where everyone can shine and overcome obstacles in life. Let's explore new ways and support each other to not only overcome criticism, but also live a more fulfilling life. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope these ways to deal with critics are helpful to you. If you have any additional ideas or personal experiences, please feel free to share them in the comments section below. Remember to like the video if you find this content valuable and subscribe to the channel for more interesting sharing. Hello, and see you in the next videos.